Whitesnake Judgment Day. This is a CVT guitar lesson for Kevin. Kevin always getting in some killer tunes, man. You wanted the whole song minus the solo, so we got that going on. And here we go. I got my Mesa Boogie in the shop, so I'm using my little Roland Microcube, man, and it's actually doing decent. So, man, this, you know, obviously has Zeppelin influence. Reminds me a little bit of Badlands with Jakey Lee and Ray Gillen. And let's jump in, man. So we got some octaves here: 5E, 7D, and then 2, 4. So you're skipping a string. So if I'm giving you a 2, you go to 4 for your octave, and you skip a string. So 5, 2, and 3. Vibrato and slide. So we have, and then 2 to 3 to 5. But when you hit the 7th fret, you do it twice. So 2, 4, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, vibrato slide. And you do it again, second time no star. And what that means is, you don't do no vibrato, you still hit the 7th fret twice, but it jumps right into the what I introed with. So I'm just going to turn my volume down a bit here. And show you this. I believe they're doing it on an acoustic, but 2nd fret D and G. Now I put the fingering in a way that really made sense. I thought to teach it. If I were playing it, I would maybe do it like this and then just swap them out because I'm used to it. But if you go middle 2D and index 1G, you're setting yourself up nicely. A, D, G, D, and then B, G, D, B. Instead of tempo where you can pick whatever, you can do downstrokes or in the direction of the next string. Then open A, 3D. Now we just move that middle up to 3D. We got our 2G ready to go. A, D, G, B. Rest, and then G, D, B. And they're all holds. You know, you don't want to go. But you already know that. Okay, now we're just changing the melody note. The 2G stays consistent through all of them. 4D this time. A, D, G, D. And then B, G, D, B, or B, G, D, G. So you have, and then we go back to this 3D, 2G, but you're going to go A, D, G, high E, rest. And then D and B. 5 times of all that. Here's 1 time. Okay, then everything else will be full volume distortion here. This is the Zeppelin part. It's a couple Zeppelin parts. Oops. So we got open A, 2nd fret D and G. I'm just barring those. I'm going to palm mute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use these fingers to deaden everything, because the palm muting's not enough. Open 3-2 ADG 3 times, palm muted. 4D 2G, we're going to palm mute all this, go down up on the 2 middle strings, and then downs all the way through on the next 5 hits with the open A in it. So it's back to open 3-2 5 times with the palm mute, and then on the loop back on the start over, now we've got our pickup note, if that's what you want to call it, but 2nd fret D and G, palm muted down up, and then start it over, which gives you a triplet. Oops. Alright. Anyways, 5 times, 5th time no star, which is just those pickup notes. You'll end up finishing with slide from 15E down, and then you're back into section 1A. All of that. 2 times through, some sliding again on the E, some repeats at a minute 43 till we get to a minute 56, section 2A. 1st fret on the E, slide to 4, and then an open. And this is really melodic. We're gonna go. So we have palm mute every other open E, starting with right now, and then go open A, again with a 2A, again with a 3A, and then palm mute 5E, open A, open E, to a G chord, 3 mute, open, open, 3, 3. This is G major, so we have A power chord, open A, 2D, and pick the 2, hammer 3, pull 2, pull open. Make sure your volumes are clear, and then 5-3 on the A. Open, open, 2, 3, 1, starting on the A string. That's our D minor. So we have, and then another melody like last time. But this time when you get to the 3A, go palm mute open E, 5E, palm mute open E, and then an F power chord, which is 1-3 EA. So we have 5 DG to open DG. So and then section 2B 208 and this is the Kashmir part, Zeppelin. And there's multiple guitars. This one I thought was the most important, or the main. They're all triplets, down, up, downs at 10 DGB, and then 10, 9, 8, then go 9, 7, 8, and then 7, 7, 7. So we have open E, open A, which is the other guitar, but you can fit it in there. And then 10th fret, do the same concept to 10, 9, 8, 9, 7, 8, and then it changes. 12th fret, and then 12, 11, 10. So that second one goes. And then back to the, and you play it again. 2 times, second time no star. So here's our second time. Then you'll cut out the, and you'll go GD. So it's the rock G, and then open AD, 2G, 3B. Okay, some repeats till you get to 3 minutes, 2 seconds in. It's like the bridge, I believe, section 2C. Loving this too. 3-5 AD to 2-4, 3-5 EA, slide to 1-3. So it's, then these are cool. 5-5-7, down up down, slide to 3-3-5. So I'm gonna bar those 5s. We'll go, and then back up 2 times, and over to 3-3-5-1. So it's, we have back to the first half, but this time slide from the C to the B and strum the G and F. So then double dots, you go back. Oops, I'm missing it. Yeah. Then finish it off with 3-3-5, 3 times, sliding to 2-2-4, 3-5 to 2-5 on the AD, to 3-5 EA. So it's so. I gotta put, I do believe it's a down, up, down. Look in your tabs there. I may not have written it, but to stay consistent, I do believe so. But you'll know when you hear that part. Alright, moving along, man. Top of page 4. Well, on the bottom of page 3, you'll see it's a 337 timestamp, section 2A, 1 time, no star. And then after that, it's just a C and a G power chord. 3-5 AD 3 times, same thing up top, 3-5. Or it's accented. That's the same. This is at 349. And it's the same as if you were the first 3 are. Instead of 7s, go to 12s. 10s, and then 12, 11, 10. Interesting, huh? So 2 times of that you got. Two of those. Love it. And then section 2B is the 414 timestamp. You just fade that to the end of the song. Now section 2B was, this is the Kashmir part. Anyways, I love this song, man. Love, love, love it. And I was looking, I think I texted you this, Kevin. I typed in live. You know, I like to check hand placement sometimes. And sure enough, man, it's showing Warren DeMartini playing this in concert with Whitesnake back in '94. I'm like, wow. And I follow Warren DeMartini. I didn't know about that one. I don't think he's on any albums, but he was obviously doing some live stuff. I don't think he's on this. It would be Adrian, right? Vandenberg, I do believe. They've always had great guitar players. But anyways, thanks, Kevin.